This is the first of the playoff games on this half of the division, and while I cue my map selection cutscene, I believe I have to ask Nightvision, because you guys are on the upper half of the division compared to Antarctic Gladiators. You guys get to pick whether you will be having the first ban or the second, so what will you be choosing?
We'll take the second ban.
Second ban, Antarctic Gladiators, you have the first ban.
Very well,
what is it going to be? You say watermill?
We will happily... No, we didn't actually.
Sorry, you gotta let my hearing's not great.
No, it's fine. We will be banning Haunted House.
Haunted House out, and Nightvision to follow. What's it gonna be?
You're taking it well. Did you guys not prepare this?
Well, we did, but yeah.
I mean, 5-hour practice is a bit.
Banning
Slay.
Slay.
Okay. You know what? That is perfect for us.
So
we will. Oh, it's our pick, right?
Yep.
Yes.
First pick, Antarctic Gladiators.
We'll pick Goldmine.
Goldmine first. Second, Nightvision.
Do you want me to
Paint
do
Factory.
The map
Paint Factory.
for us? All right.
Paint Factory, leaving Prison, Canal, and Watermill as your last three. What will be the order? Pick 3, Antarctic Gladiators.
We will pick Canal.
Canal selected, and map 4, Nightvision.
Prison.
And if it goes to a map 5, the decider is Watermill. There you go.
No.
That is that, and good luck with the games, motherfuckers. Let me make sure my keybinds are set before. Alright. I am ready? I don't know. I actually just realized I have not prepared my stream layout beforehand, but there you go. There you have your maps, everybody in the stream. It is a gold mine start into Paint Factory, into Canal, Prison, Watermill. 5 maps, which, I mean, I would have preferred. This looks like an ideal watching experience, maybe with one outlier, but it depends how they play it, right?
Yeah.
Right. You know, we've seen how the Tavern play maps like we'll say Paint Factory. We've seen how the Arbenheimers come on now play maps like Paint Factory. Sometimes just going all Hail Mary, and sometimes also falling victim to the 50-second wait. But you know, if it's anything like Antarctic Gladiators to pull out some players, you heard what they said. 5 hours.
5 hours.
5 hours is a lot of time.
This can't be.
Like, do not underestimate how long 5 hours is.
It can't just be me, but is it just me, or the first 3 maps look very like more people definitely fill on them than compared to the last 2. Although Prisons people still fill, but definitely more melee.
Yeah. So Goldmine has, of course, a fill strat which is so, in my opinion, from what I've seen, a very controversial approach to Goldmine is a fill which is a surprising little amount of counters that you can conceive in a short amount of time for it, which, I mean, if a team dedicates themselves to it, they'll probably get away with it. Paint Factory, not necessarily. It's the hardest map to fill on, as in, you know, go in and fill without the other team noticing. But often it comes down to filling. And then Canal, Prison, they're gonna have some plays on them. But Watermill Decider, I really hope we get to that. It is not Paint Factory. I don't know why it's Paint Factory, but give me a second. All right, so it's Goldmine, map 1. And I am I'm excited. I'm reliving yesterday a little bit already, but I mean, this new game, new me, new fucking whatever. Let's head into it. Hopefully my OBS is working. Let's make sure. Okay, I think we are.
Map 1, round 1.
On. There we go. All right. Glue immediately dropping as well, and so is Saru. Maybe they're looking for said plays by
He
the
didn't grab
Antarctic
the levy,
Gladiators.
even though he grabbed the pot above. Very interesting.
Yeah, levy remains untouched, but the Antarctic Gladiators do not, taking a lot of shots in.
Dig is on
None
4.
of them on full HP.
Oh my god, they're trying to peek him. He's on 1.
And Glue with the angles, getting Dig to
Where's the
half
heals?
HP.
Oh my god.
Sycan's
Good
now
peel.
giving the heals in. Shot on Only Life. Shot on Dig.
Dig
shot
is 1
on
again.
Cats. They are... The Nightvision have such a good position here. They could just send it in and probably win it, but it's going to 10 seconds left. They're going to leave it to a fill play, maybe. And while Dig drops, TNT placed by Cat. Are they all going to drop to this?
Wait.
They are, and it ends up
It's a
being...
draw.
Oh, wait. Stop! And resume. Nothing happened. Alright, round 1 to start in about 30 seconds to a minute. Nothing happened, okay? One block, notice there, one block unplaced. I don't remember if it was the one under the webs or not under the webs. I can't recall. Someone in chat will be able to, but there was an open block slot if it wasn't under the cobwebs. It was down to one right click to change whoever wins that round. But Cat coming in clutch with some more TNT kills to add to the that's like 25 now maybe, which is
I think it's 30. I'm not sure.
30?
I can check right now.
Pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive, but it's not as impressive as 10 orb kills. You know what I'm saying? Now that we see going into round 1, not round 2, round 1. Who will take this one? Hopefully it won't be a repeat, because I don't want to be here forever.
Saru drops again. Oh, I lied. Wait, where is he? I don't even know. Oh, he's back up the ladder now?
No, we've got all of these guys showing. Saru showing some aggression, and Sycan's is going to have to grab the levy and get out. Yeah, people chilling in the corners, and oh, Dig going to go down to 2 HP. Might not be able to get away. They do not.
Shot by Plunge.
Yep. Sycan's
Saru
also
gets 3
looking low
blocks
now,
in the middle.
dropping and healing, but it's not going to do anything. And this looks like a very good angle for Nightvision to just take home this round. Cat is going to drop. Oh, but before that happens, Saru does too. There goes Cat. There goes Slab. And that is round 1 to Nightvision. And I've just realized a glaring issue. I'm going to have to go back to desk view before I change this, because I haven't actually changed the size of my Minecraft. Give me a second. There, and yes, it's been a long time since I've casted people. Cut me some slack. Alright, let's check it. Scoreboard! It is 1-0 to Nightvision.
Blue Sticks with 2 and Plunged with 2 also.
2 double kills.
Yeah.
The Star Frag is already taking shape, possibly.
Yeah, Glue Stick's a former IBO player from Season 1, and also Plungeder is a new addition to their roster after a certain somebody got banned. We don't talk about that, but one thing I find interesting is that Plungeder actually found his way into a IBO game substitute, like in an earlier Nocturnal game,
That's the disc.
like about a week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was very interesting. Round 2. Here we go.
2. Sycan's taking early damage, if I remember correctly. They are on healer, so...
He's playing under with crossbow kit. Dig is flying under.
Is going up for a flank. Oh! Please get shots by,
And Cat's getting a shot.
Cat. And Saru looking low. Dig gets damage, doesn't get any kills, but the damage should be good because Saru drops 2 now, and it's going to have to be a 2v3 from Nightvision. Only Life going in Will he get super slabbed? No, drops, and it's going to be a 1v3 from Glue with the crossbow, but will just get jumped, and there you go, 3k from the alleged healer, I think, Psycans, and evening it up, 1-1 towards the Arctic guards, and there you go. They don't just need fill plays to be able to win their rounds, they can win them fair and square, and now it shows that there is a little more competition in this than some people in the chat may have thought there were. Just because Antarctic Gladiators finished 4th in the league and Nightvision finished 1st, it means nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It's a back and forth game, let's go.
Hopefully not too back and forth, because I need to leave in, let's see, 50 minutes. Sure, it won't be that long. We'll be fine. Let's not just have the longest IBL game yet.
Nah, let them cook. Let them cook.
Okay, round 3, 1-1. Whoever takes the 2-1 lead, which is going to be crucial. That team's really going to enjoy being in that spot, and no early damage, and this time going to be still Dig and Glue, both dropping early. Cat taking early damage, but not to be followed, but Saru wants to, pushing up a little.
Did you get the pot for free? You didn't take any damage.
Looks like it.
Yeah. And
Now
you
we'll
got
get the
now.
levy too, and try and escape via the ladder to keep it, possibly. No, just taking a downwards position as well.
Dig is one heart, but,
low,
or not one,
heals.
but yeah.
And Super Slab uses the reaching
Only
spot,
life
needs to
pushing
look
in.
behind them. Only life falls
Sulu
down.
pots, but doesn't
Psycans
hit
jumps
anybody.
into the middle,
pushing
and
mid.
now we have a fill attempt. And it does go, despite dropping 2, they commit to it, and it goes through. Nightvision just couldn't get on there in time and stop it, and the Antarctic Gladiators take round 3. And now are up 2-1. Nightvision wanting to take this will have to take 2 in a row. They've proven they can do it once, but 2 in a row can be pretty tricky. They need to do what the Antarctic Gladiators just did. And
no timeout called. They think they've got it handled. Yeah.
And now there you go. There's the Antarctic Gladiators showing all sides of their play style. They can win outright. They can win with the fill tactics. There's probably going to be a Cat proving that they can win because of a bunch of bloody TNT kills at some point. Look, okay, keep your eyes on Prison if we get to it. Maybe Watermill. I don't know. I'm not gonna say how
might
far
come
this
right
game's
now.
going.
We don't know. We don't know. It
'Cause
seems they're
every
playing
time I
very
say-
versatile right now.
Every time
yeah.
I say if a game's getting to a map 4 or map 5, it's quote-unquote biased. But, oh! Only life dropping to 2 HP, and Slab gets
Holy
the shot.
smokes.
Now, this is a very good opener for Antarctic Gladiators, wanting to take this very first map. Now, Psycans,
Saru shot.
Slab taking a little damage, same with the Dig, but same with Nightvision. It's just a trade in damage, but it's going to be more beneficial for Antarctic Gladiators being a person up. Saru trying to drop for Psycans, their healer. It would be big if they got this. They don't get it. Do get out, though.
That's huge.
Psycans trying to look for a heal down there. Will
Cat
connect
has
with
an
all
above
of
angle
them.
though.
And Cat, up above their entire team, gets a good shot on Saru to put them on 5 health. 10 seconds.
Yeah, they start
looking
filling.
at the fill,
Wow.
and it looks like it'll be curtains closed on map 1. Antarctic Gladiators take it home 3-1 with more of their, we'll call them tactics. That's what we. That's the fun word. Okay, that's the. That's the word which sheds light on the situation. Their tactics. Okay. With a brilliant showing of tactics, the Antarctic Gladiators are now a map up, and despite them bringing home that map, they will still be doing a sub. And while we don't know what it is yet, we can tell you any second. And I think Nightvision are following in their footsteps as well, also, doing a sub with something Neon, I assume is who Neon is, in for Only Life out, something Neon in, and whatever it is for the Antarctic Gladiators. They don't need it because they are now up 1-0 in maps. Sky Oreos coming in for someone.
That was a very convincing map 1, I think. I think with normal, you know how normal map selection is only 3 maps. And I think with that map selection, you'd rather pick second and ban second because you technically get to pick the decider as well. But in playoffs, I think it's a little different because you only get 1 ban, and then obviously the other team gets to pick first. And apparently the momentum is obviously for Antarctic Gladiators. So let's see if Nightvision can pull it back with their pick 2 Paint Factory.
Yep, Nightvision pick going into Paint Factory. Now, Goldmine was the Antarctic Gladiators pick, so they take home one of the maps that they requested. And going into Paint Factory, we might see something similar, we might see something different, we might see Paint Factory as usual. I'm sure that wouldn't surprise everyone if it was a very what's the word? A very neutral. No, I'll think of it. But this will be a very it's like stereotypical Paint Factory. We'll say that, in the sense that we might just have to wait 45 seconds and then see what happens. Though at the end of the day, it's what the teams want and it's what the teams get. I think we're good to go into map 2 now. Excited to cast some more Paint Factory. Come on!
Let's go!
My favorite
now,
map.
all I'm hoping is that we see at least 1 rush, A little bit of a full send, shall we say.
Yep. Maybe even a
Blackstone flank.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get
self-promo. Keep it in self-promo.
Alright, I mean, I don't know. Is it time to unbench the Blackstone flank? Let's see. Okay, now, similar teams, 3 of the same for every team, but something Neon in for Only Life and Skyros in for Super Slab. I mean, maybe I assume they just had their subs in ready before the games were even going to happen, despite who won or lost the map. Going into round 1. First thing to know, who rushes the orbs? Skyros on the left, but gets shot twice before getting to it, and is now on 1 HP, but Saru also falls at the hurdle. And,
oh my god.
Oh! Dig has attempted something? Was that? Because it was a melee kill. I think Dig has attempted a little Dig TV flank, and it's not gone in their favor. That orb's going to do
Sky Oreos one tap. Wait, Saru rushes in.
Fall.
Can he get it?
No, Saru is going to fall instead. But it still looks like a good situation for the Antarctic Gladiators with 3 question marks. Yeah, glue sticks with the angles. Plintage, whatever their name is, with another. And Cat looking low. Psycan's about to be dropped. This is looking like it's going to be a Nightvision round win. Though Cat does get 1. Now they'll start looking at the blocks. But Cat drops right afterwards as they have to get their pickaxe out to look at the blocks. So it will not turn
Neon with 3.
Neon, triple kill, the super sub, and bringing home the first round for Nightvision. There you go. Someone in the chat's gonna need to tell me how I meant to say. Is it just Plenge? Because their name was different before. I know that much.
I think it's Plengster or just Plenge. I'm not sure. Chat can correct us. One thing is that with the new sub of Neon, I know Neon is like a team favorite. They chat's spamming Peru right now, which is his nickname, because I'm assuming he's from Peru. But yeah, looks like he's changing up the momentum for Team Nightvision right now.
Is it maybe it's the super sub? Maybe it's the general overwhelming prowess compared to the Antarctic Gladiators on Paint Factory. are they just the better team on this map, or is this really down to something Neon and their kills, how they're shaping this game? Because I mean, they had some good shots in that round. Now more hesitance from the Antarctic Gladiators to push up. You do have to remember Dig had a failed flank that round, now on 2 HP as well, and that shot is going to go.
Early kill again.
This is the practice.
Saru's rushing in, I think.
Yeah, more rushes.
There he is. Oh my god, what an
Saru's just going to go for everything.
Invase again, dude.
Can they live? They can't, but it's not going to matter at all. Saru dishing out the damage for Nightvision, and that is how you play Paint Factory when you feel like you have the advantage, because why not just try and overwhelm one of the other teams and try and bring home the round, because that is exactly what they have done, and it was seemingly not that close. 2-0 to Nightvision, another 2 kills in Neon's favor, but the round MVP, we'll say, the most valuable round player, was definitely Saru there. Dishing out all the damage, getting some beautiful angles. I'm sure that's what they have been practicing, because I know Glue has had a couple crazy bow angles before. I've seen it firsthand when we beat the shit out of Nightvision, by the way, just saying. And they brought out some stuff, and I'm sure that if that either they've been practicing that, or some knowledge is being dished out amongst them. I mean,
one thing I want to point out is that, you know how Saru's like on the side by the white platform? He was focused on bowing down Dig and didn't even grab the orb. Like, I feel like most players would like try to grab the orb first and then start shooting, but no, he's just firing away and gets the kill for it. Very nicely done. Same thing.
Being a little more open. This time grabs the orb, Saru. And
there.
Dig will retreat. Doesn't want to be the immediate death both for all 3 rounds. Already done it for 2. Doesn't want to make the mistake
swap sides.
time. Saru going to look at an orb, would have to rush in with
Goes
this,
into orbs,
and
he's rushing
will
in.
rush in. They should expect it. So
They're pushing
instead,
the other side
it's
now.
a counter rush. The heals go in, but Dig still drops. And it looks like Cat will
Not
drop at
looking
the
good.
top. Cyclones will get a hit, get a kill below, but it will just be drop and then drop. Now that puts Nightvision equal in maps as they sweep Paint Factory. I liked what Antarctic Gladiators were going for there. They knew they had to change something, so you can't blame them for the strategies. And unfortunately, it didn't work. They ran very similar strategies with the exception of Dig playing back the second round in those first 2 rounds. So they had to change it up a little. And yeah, now it is 1-1 in maps. And will it be a little closer than some people thought it was? 1-1 right now. Overwhelming support in the chat for Nightvision, though something to note between all of these people is that I think that they are all Nightvision. Is this the Rat Tactics glaze, but Nightvision instead? I don't know. Where they've summoned their entire A-League team to swarm them with words. So I would never encourage a a person playing a game to open the Twitch chat in the middle of the game, because hey, there's a couple people in the chat who can be a bit rogue. I won't drop any names, but I mean, Kami, you've got the wrong definition.
Waiting on the Nightvision sub. Waiting on the Nightvision sub. Yeah, taking map 2. Looks like Momentum has a chance to shift again. I know that Nocturnal A-League is very good on Canal, so I'm assuming their B-League is going to follow suit. So let's see who can do better. Although this was also Antarctic Gladiators map pick, so I'm assuming they have stuff prepared for it as well. So let's hope, let's see which team's going to get the advantage again, or the map lead.
You'd assume that they have some stuff prepared, given the 5 hours of practice. 5 hours. Bloody hell. I don't know how.
Subbing
I
out.
don't know how you can even play MCCI for that long. 5 hours is a long time. Okay, yeah. So it is. Oh, is it two teams subbing? I saw Sycan's out and Ziz in. Okay, let's look back a little in the chat so I can figure out what's going on. Okay, so Plinch subbed out and Ziz is in. Gone from glazing to now playing. Will hopefully follow in the footsteps of his team who just took home that map. And then Super Slab in for Sycan. Sycan has been their healer on both maps, and Canal is a map where healers are vital. Vital. One of the most important maps to have a healer on.
I'll give a stats update while we're at it. Stats update. So far for the Antarctic Gladiators, Sycan's 5-5, Cat is 3-4, Super Slab is 2-1, and then Dirtbolt hasn't played. Sky Orioles on 0-3, and Dig TV on 0-6. And then for Nightvision, we have Plenster on 6-2, Neon Peru on 5-0, Glue Sticks on 3-2, Saru on 3-4, Only Life on 2-4, and Ziz2 is playing his first map and round here. So let's see what stats he's gonna get this map.
So is that all 6 B League players shown for Nightvision now, or?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Nightvision now looking to take 2 maps in a row, or will Antarctic Gladiators keep going for it? 4-4 split left as usual. No bizarre plays just yet, though it is bound to change across the rounds. Some pre-shots, or not pre-shots, but just early shots going in with Sky. Oreos on 3.5 will get healed by Cats.
There's a shot. He has the cobweb.
Yeah, that's 2 heals gone. I don't remember if there's 2 or 3 heals on Canal, but that's 2 heals gone.
Oh, they missed a heal on
yeah,
Ziz.
heal does not connect with Ziz, so we'll have to heal again. If there's 2 heals, someone can tell me in chat. Then that would be all heals gone. And now, the bow fight really matters. Only people looking any lower than... Oh, actually, Nightvision, the entire team's looking pretty low, but there goes another heal. And Levy's onto the team, trying to get a lot of aggression on the mid so they can get into it, the Antarctic Gladiators. But someone needs to place, and
oh my.
It will be the Antarctic Gladiators. Not a single block had been touched until the very last half a second. Not a single block was touched until the very last half a second. But the Antarctic Gladiators, they got that mid push as far up as they could while they could. So, despite having one of them drop, they had 2 people on the mid, while Nightvision was pushed back, they only had 1. So, it ended up being 2 people on the mid for Antarctic Gladiators, taking 1 block, and 1 person on Nightvision taking 1 block, and 2 is better than 1. So, Antarctic Gladiators, they will take home the first round of 3, 4, 5, I don't know, because it was close. You cannot make an interpretation on what's going to happen in these next rounds out of just that one, but what you do have to ask yourself is, will the split stay the same? The most important thing for positioning on Canal, it will be
same split.
4 left for Antarctic Gladiators and 4 left for Nightvision.
Neon
back
shot
to the
once.
bow game. Shots going in on both teams. Saru and Neon hits, as well as Dig and Slab hits as well. Scario's taking a big shot off the tree as well. Will not get shot jumping back up to it though. Very close. Neon taking another shot. Will use their Spark of Regen. Heal from Antarctic Gladiators, looking to push possibly. Moving up just a little bit, but not going up just yet. Saru in a looking through for some angles through one
Cobwebs
of the team's spawns.
going at
Cobwebs
mid.
going in. Yeah, here we go.
That mid control misses
The
a levy.
starting push from Nightvision, but they're all gonna be hit off.
Heal's going
no,
off.
Saru now hitting off as well, and they're just going to look straight at the mid. They're going to win in blocks. Nightvision take home round 2. That looks like it was just as close, really, despite the blocks being 5-1 or whatever it was compared to the 2-1 last time. That was still close. People from both teams were getting hit off one by one by one. It was looking grim for both teams, but Nightvision got that early push in, so there you go.
Yeah, so far it's just looking like whoever has the cobweb wall definitely has, you know, the slight advantage. It really just depends on timing. And obviously if you have, I saw Dig TV missed a levy, which might have affected the overall outcome.
To mention the Nightvision supporters in the chat, specifically Kami, comparing Saru and Neon to the likes of Ronaldo and Messi. The Ronaldo and Messi of the IBL B League. That might be the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Oh my god.
Round 3!
Round 3!
Round 3. No, I love it, I love it, I love it. Both teams
Let
going
them cook.
4 left again. And both teams.
Saru shot once.
One on, look, same positioning, one on each tree for both teams, and then one below each tree for both teams.
Tree gaming.
Very similar positions, very similar health circumstances. Dig TV takes 1 shot, Saru takes 1 shot, but natural regen will favour him more as he took the shot earlier. Super Slag getting shot once. And,
oh my, healer down early.
Saru
That's
gets
really
shot
bad.
by Sky
That is
Oreos.
terrible.
My apologies.
Look, they're rushing in now.
Yeah, they're using that to move in. The cobwebs will go down.
Ziz caught in webs, bro.
They're just fixating on it. They all get hit by a levy, and Glue again will go in.
Wait,
and Glue's just a one-man army here. Neon will come in to try and help, but it will not go. Glue putting in a bloody good effort there to keep them off of the middle. But Sky Oreos with 2, and then a solid push into the middle wins that round for the Antarctic Gladiators. But Glue was looking to bring home that round in what was seemingly a 1v4 attempt. I don't want to say that because other members of the team were still alive. And Neon did come in at the last second to try and help. But it really did seem like Glue was going into that. And, I mean, it was a decent effort. It was a decent effort. But, Antarctic Gladiators, they take home that round. And it will now be 2-1 in their favor going into round 4.
Yeah, just losing Saru, your healer early, is just a recipe for disaster, some might say. I'm interested to see that they also played Saru as healer instead of Plenster, their normal healer. So let's see if they can bring it back, or are they gonna get swept on this map pick? Or not swept, but yeah.
Still no time for Nightvision 2 or, well, either team to
They let
make
Ziz
a
have
decision
pot.
on this split. Something to note, Nightvision did go later, which makes it seem like their split is dependent off of the Antarctic Gladiators split. And if they're going the opposite side, that means they are, dare I say, in fear? I wouldn't go that far, but
maybe it's just their preparation.
Yeah, they're letting themselves go the opposite side. They do not want the 4v4. They don't want it.
Yeah, it might just be a risky.
Far up, could just be bowed down. Speaking of bowed down, Glue Stick's looking low, and while they are going
the web wall
middle,
off. Slab and webs
of the Antarctic Gladiators in it, and they're just looking at the blocks instead of the people. Saru is able to be killed. Saru will be killed by Cat, and it looks like it is a yep. There you go. Overwhelming amount of block placing by the Antarctic Gladiators. The cobwebs, whatever. It was looking like it was going in their favor from the 10-second mark, and there you go, they did bring it home, and Antarctic Gladiators now lead on Nightvision 2-1, bringing home their second map pick, and now we go into Nocturnal's, or Nightvision's second map pick, though at this point, I mean, there were only 2 maps left. It's the order, the importance of the map order is kind of disappears a little the further you go down. But it
Yeah.
is still their map pick. They only had 2 options. But Prison, this map is an interesting topic for debate because there have been people who have said before that Prison is the battle box map, which is the least battle box. It is the most raw PvP map out of any of them. But then again, Prison is also the map in which people can do some of the most like mental fill tactics out of the entire league.
They turn into Oppenheimer too. Cat, we're looking at you, man.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the Prison plays before. Cat has gotten probably like 24 of their 30 whatever TNT kills on Prison. I wouldn't be surprised if that stat was true, because I mean, it's so easy to get TNT kills on Prison. Yeah. It really is. Because
speaking of stats, so I went back and checked. Right now, I believe Cat has 23 TNT kills in the regular season, and they also have 68 kills for across. So it's like that's basically 1/3 of the kills. But also, every other member on Antarctic Gladiators, none of them have over 30. So Cat is a huge outlier on their team with like basically double everyone else's kills. Not combined, but yeah, double every other player's kills at least.
Looking at the chat, Chan Diggity Dog, diehard supporter of the Antarctic Gladiators, will be enjoying this one. Also, thank you Maybeamy for confirming that Rat Tactics fans' ears go hyper mode when they hear Phil Tactics. Just wanted to address that. You're not beating the allegations. Dig also in the chat now, and of course still a lot of the Nocturnal and subbed out Nightvision members. Going into Prison now, what will reign supreme? The raw PvP of this map, or the fill tactics? Let's see.
I'm hoping to see the PvP. Let's go.
And while we see Neon go for that levy, we see... Oh, it's playing back from the Antarctic Gladiators to where Nightmare might just go for a fill, and it looks very easy. Sorry, not Nightmare, Nightvision. And yeah, they do get it. That is exactly what you do when none of the people are pushed up. You see it so often on this map. So often, where teams are too scared to push up, and then it's a free fill for one of the teams. And I'll be honest, when I say raw PvP skill and Antarctic Gladiator and the fill tactics, I do have Antarctic Gladiators on mind for the fill tactics and Nightvision on for the raw PvP skill. I'll be honest, okay? That's not biased, it's just experience, okay? To be fair, like everyone thinks that. Come on. But I mean, if Nightvision can win by filling, then maybe that means that Antarctic Gladiators can win by raw PvP skill. Maybe it's a role swap day. Maybe it's opposite
it's true.
day. I don't know.
It's true.
IBL B League and playoffs opposite day. Let's see. Round 2. We have, who's gone for that? I think that was Only Life who pushed up for whatever's there. I don't know what it is. I think it's normal harming pot. I don't know.
Neon playing under right now.
Yeah, Neon playing under. And now look at this aggression from the Antarctic Gladiators. Saru now looking very low. And they might want to push into that.
Only Life pushing in.
Going for a 1v1
combo
and
super slap. Oh
with
my.
ease. Still full health after that one. And they're getting distracted over there, are they? No, because Glue is just going to win that 1v2.
Here comes the TNT.
An attempt at a TNT cannon, a look back TNT cannon attempt, but it isn't going to go because they don't get the second one down. So that is a 2-0 win with the raw PvP skill and the fill tactics.
Timeout. Here's the timeout.
Timeout. First one of the game. You'd expect it to have been just a little earlier, but they need to talk. What the fuck are we doing wrong? They need to lock in. Okay,
Absolutely.
Antarctic Gladiators, they know how to do these fill tactics, as said. Okay, they know how to do it, but I mean, they're just not bringing it out right now. So they can talk about it. They can figure out what they need to do. I don't know what people do during timeouts. The Oppenheimers never needed one. We kind of just went as it was. We got impatient whenever there was a 2-minute map break. But yeah, if Nightvision managed to bring home one more round out of the next 3, it will be a watermill decider for who moves forward in the playoffs, which will be thrilling. Okay?
Absolutely.
I think we're ready to go now, right? I don't know. Wait for them in the chat, maybe. I don't know how timeouts work. Again,
I think timeout's probably over by now. So, yeah.
There you go. Okay, so now 2-0 up. Nightvision, 1 map down. Will be 1 map, or will be equal in maps once they possibly win one of the next 3 rounds. They only need one of the next 3. That last round looked very dominant. Haven't dropped a player yet, in fact. First round wasn't Phil, but they haven't dropped a player yet. They can bring this one home easy. But, I mean, I don't know. Well, what can an extra 30 seconds do for the Antarctic Gladiators when they spent an extra 5 hours practicing earlier today? You know?
Uh-huh. I mean, at this point, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see if they change up the split, obviously. Yeah.
More this map might be more rather than the split, just orientated on aggression and what the fuck? Oh, never mind, I thought that said Kaipi. I thought I just saw Kaipi in a Cooking with Grease skin. that was really scary. Anyway, yeah, the split on this map, whatever, I think it's more orientated on aggression and whether you play back or play forward, because the second you play back, the other team's going to want to go for a fill. If you play forward and then want to go for a fill, I think that's what the Antarctic Gladiators are going to want to aim for. Looking ahead, playing to push Nightvision backwards, and then going for the fill. That's how they're going to win this one, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they were talking about. But again, if 5 hours can't win them some rounds, what can 1 minute do? We'll see. We'll see what 1 minute can do. Going into round 3. And there is unison from the Antarctic Gladiators, but now they will just be showered with arrows. Sycan's looking very low, while the rest of the team still looks somewhat low anyway. But they still want to push up. All the Antarctic Gladiators chilling here. Glue about to peak, just misses Super Slab. But Whoa Live gets 1. The other drops to Saru, and it will be a fill. Some TNT dropped on the mid, but it's not going to matter because
is that flawless map? Is that a flawless map? That's crazy. Or at least flawless deaths.
Yeah, it's not flawless unless you get all 12 kills.
Yeah.
Only 7. Bloody awful. No. Yeah, absolutely shocking and disgusting from Nightvision. Shaking my head. Now they bring home map 4 in practically flawless fashion, and they did everything right on that map. It was their map pick. So map pick 1 was Antarctic Gladiators on Gold Mine, and they took it home. Map 2 pick was Paint Factory from Nightvision, and they took that home. Map 3, Antarctic Gladiators Canal, they brought that one home. And then map 4 was picked by Nightvision Prison, they brought that home. They have one map pick, all gone to the respective pickers, and now it is 2-2 in maps, and the decider, the map which was left to the end but not banned, was Watermill. a watermill decider for a playoffs game is not something I thought I would see, yet something I would be casting behind. Because I am definitely quite excited for this. I mean, you gotta love watermill, right? What the f...
I think the filling on watermill, I mean, it works sometimes, but it's a lot tighter knit map, so it's harder to pull it off. We're gonna see a lot of PvP going on here. I also think it's interesting, or I think it's cool that Nightvision, for their map picks, they win just clean sweep. I respect their preparation on it. It's very nice, very well done.
Sorry, I'm having a doppelganger experience.
Huh? Whoa, what's going on in stream?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Okay. Nightvision is taking their time. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they have an absence. Maybe they're doing a pep talk. Maybe... Dude, this is so alarming. Dude, where's this fucking head, bro? Anyway. Now. Going to watermill, I don't know what's gonna... Oh my god, dude. What the f... Watermill decider. So I can't think. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and it's just like... Good lord. Oh!
Are you alright there, man?
Wait. Why is one taller than the other? why is Snaz shorter than... it's representative of real life. Oh, good lord. Okay, I need to put my Moai back on. Anyway, now that I can actually focus, it is a watermill map for... Ah! It is a watermill map 5 to decide who makes it to the playoff game for the bracket winner. I guess this is a quarterfinal, essentially. And this is going to be a deciding map. Whoever takes it makes it to the semi-finals. Whoever doesn't will be out of the league for good. Scary. And to think, who subbed out in that one? Neon and Super Slab. One of them will have just played their very last IBL round on that prison.
They don't go for tower.
No.
Huge tower control by
contention
Nightvision.
for tower. Cat is looking low. Do they see it? No. Cat gets healed. Cat, of course, taking the TNT to no one's surprise. Glue shot once.
Sky shot twice. Oh my god.
Regen sparks. Doesn't get shot again.
Sky shot twice.
Oh yeah, there goes Sky Oreos while I'm not looking. But heals looking to go. Yep, there you go.
So we're pressuring mid. There's a TNT cannon.
Is that going to meet? No, and there's more TNT in fact, and it takes out Dig. Oh, but Glue drops, Psycans drops, and Cat needs to 1v. Yep, not gonna happen. There you go. Nightvision are taking home that first round. A little hard to cast. I couldn't tell what was going on in the middle. There was so many things. Yeah. There was TNT, then there was TNT, then there was orbs, then there was everything. They put everything onto that mid push. Hard to make something out of it, but what is the result is a Nightvision lead on the deciding map. That will be good for them, eh?
They had dominant tower control, and the Gladiators just couldn't match it up with dominant bridge control, and they got pushed into the corner. That was pretty bad. But let's see if they can bring it back round 2.
Yeah, they're gonna have to bring it back if they want to have any contention for this. They lose this round, the Antarctic Gladiators, they have to bring home 3 on the spin. Not often do reverse sweeps happen on maps. To pull it off on the deciding map for a semi-final spot would be unseen, unheard of. But it's not 2-0 yet. They still have a chance. No more contention on that tower. Skyro is getting shot early again.
Guess the orb
will get out.
They have better bridge control this time, though.
Saru just looking at the middle. They need to notice this. They really need to notice this. Placing TNT to try and get them off it. They don't. Oh, they do. One block in.
They get one.
But it
Oh
doesn't
my.
matter. Not enough. Not enough contention. Not enough contention from the Antarctic Gladiators.
Timeout called. Yep.
And going into what is looking to be a win for Nightvision to keep the trend of the higher seeds making it through, though I mean it is only one so far. It will have to be three rounds on the spin for the Antarctic Gladiators. Can they do it? They're calling a timeout. Last time they were 2-0 down, they called a timeout and it did nothing. They are calling another timeout now. They need to be ready to win 3 consecutive rounds. So, while the chat is full of the Nightvision glazing at the moment,
Glazing.
when are the Antarctic Gladiators fans gonna
There it is. There it is. It's coming in.
There's
Alright,
there's the tavern fans, of course.
God. Yo.
They're always there, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
AG support in the chat. I see it.
I don't know how Tavern gets support from from every single Tavern manages to get support every single game, and then even when Arbenheimers are the underdogs, they still whatever, right?
All right, here's the third round coming in.
Third round. This will be the this is the most important round out of the 3 for the Antarctic Gladiators, in my opinion. If they're gonna bring home 3 rounds in a row, this one will be the most important. Okay.
Need to get that momentum going and stop the Nightvision's momentum. Hopefully it comes true. Let's see it.
Okay. Now, here we go. Will the top seed of the Volcanic Division, I think, bring home the very last round right now for their quarterfinal and deny Antarctic Gladiators any further games in the B League? Or will the Antarctic Gladiators pull off a reverse sweep, which will be which will really conclude what would be, in their terms, the greatest map in the IBL season so far? Round 3, more pushing tower from Nightvision. But wow, here we go. This is the new strat. Now it's just pure aggro, sitting in an orb, and glue drops. TNT in the middle, gonna have to look out.
Sky Oreos.
And Sky Oreos has 3!
Oh my.
And Sky Oreos immediately brings it back with an ace. There's round 1 for them. What is that? Switch around. Immediately. It's gone from that. Look, hey, maybe 5 hours isn't the difference. It's the 1 minute time out. It's gone from what was literally pretty close rounds, I'll say. They were somewhat close rounds before. That was not close by any means. Sky Oreos gets an ace to try and start this reverse sweep attempt to keep the Antarctic Gladiators in the playoffs. Dropping glue with that orb, then following it with Saru. Yep, Saru blown up by that TNT. Oh, was that Saru's own TNT?
It may have been.
I think it was, wasn't it? And then dropped Only Life and Plunge with the sword right after. But by any means, alright? By any means, they will take it. Sky Oreos, now they'll be on a high and they'll be riding off of it. Round 4.
Will Nightvision adapt? Look, 2-2 split,
shots,
a little bit more.
Changes. Now they've got defense. Sky Oreos taking early damage. More early damage. Oh, lots of shots on the Antarctic Gladiators. It is not looking good for them. But Sky Oreos is still wants to push.
Again.
Can they find Saru? No, it's going to be a look at mid.
Cat dies early.
Yeah, there's Cat gone. No,
Psycan's
all
low.
of the Antarctic Gladiators on low health. And Nightvision pushing in. But, only life drops, it's not over yet.
Saru gets healed.
But
I don't
Glue
think they have heals
is
left.
in a very important spot for this round. Looking at the middle, they're going to need to push in. One drops, and they will not fill just yet, but it's only one more block. They'll drop the last person, and Nightvision. They deny
Secures
the
the
reverse
win.
sweep. It was looking good, but it will not look great because Nightvision successfully bring it home for their team. They secure their semi-final spots. They secure their contention to try and bring home the Volcanic Division and will now continue their run to win the B-League. The winner of the game is Nightvision. 3-2.